Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel and to our long dark let's play. Let's go ahead and get right into it. In the last episode we made it over to the trapper's cabin and we're gonna go ahead and loot. Let's see what is in here.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
I don't think anybody's gonna need those at all. Oh, hello. There's some soap there. I don't know, you can't even really take a shower in this game. Oh look, more wilderness kitchen. I think we have like 2 of those. But we could always use rifle ammunition. Perfect. Alright, let's go ahead and loot this shelf here. Got another flare and some matches. I see you, rifle cartridge. Beef jerky. Awesome. What's in the container?
Wonder if this is any good to eat.
Well, it does say new, so I assume more soap and more first aid stuff. Cool. Let's see what's in the locker. Probably some more soda, because we seem to have a ridiculous amount of soda. So let's see what's in the safe. Alright, whoops, wrong way. Okay, that was right away. That was at 4 or 5. And slow and steady. Okay, 44 or 45. Oh, okay. No problem.
Could end up being useful.
That was easy enough. And just a stem. Okay, what's over here? We have a rifle cleaning kit and some metal containers that are perfect for us to store our garbage in because we have plenty of it. There are lots of things that we do not need that is in our inventory, yet I can't seem to drop it. Alright, but we are going to drop some of these things. I want to get rid of these simple tools because I really don't think we're going to need to use them as much as one of my awesome friends on Twitter had told me in a comment that we're going to go ahead and drop those because we're not going to really use them too much. And I think I'm going to get rid of this extra antiseptic because it's pretty low condition, so throw that in there. And we only have like an hour of daylight left, so what I'm probably going to do is just do some reading. Might as well get through all these books that we have in our inventory. We have frontier shooting and we have like 3 wilderness kitchens we need to go through. And I think I have that one for fishing too, so let's go ahead and take care of that. Why aren't you placing? Thank you very much. Alright. And let's see. I guess it doesn't really matter which one I do, so let's grab this one and like 2 hours of research. Awesome. And we are apparently thirsty, so might as well grab a drink. Whoops, I didn't want to do that. Let's go back into the inventory, and we are a little hungry, so I think I'll just drink some soda. My goal is to try and get all of these sodas out of my backpack by the end of this episode. Maybe not all of them, but a good chunk of them. And we'll eat one of these granola bars and probably these sardines that are pretty low condition. Let's not get food poisoning. Good deal. Let me eat one more granola bar and that should keep us nice and full. I'm just going to start drinking soda just for the heck of it. Just to get these out of here. So let's go ahead and read some more. Let's do some more researching. Let's see if we can get another 2 hours in. Whoops. I was not thinking about the fuel in our lantern. Alright, so now I have to use my lantern and I need to be careful. I need to be careful how much fuel I'm using because my other container of fuel is back at the camp office, and I'm not going to be going back there before I go to Forlorn Muskeg, so let's be a little frugal here. I only did 1 more hour of research, and I think I'm going to go to bed because we're pretty drained, and at this point I think we should be able to sleep through the night. So let's go ahead and do that 7 hours and see what happens. Perfect. It's morning. I have 2 days, 15 hours, and 54 minutes of survival in this game. That's cool. And take a drink. And I think what I'm going to try and do is check outside and see how the weather is. And if anything has attacked our deer over there.
Heavy to carry.
Oh, it's still night out here. Less than 1 hour of darkness. Can I see what's going on over there? I think he's still there. I don't see anybody. I don't see anybody. I don't see anything messing with him. So let's go back in. And we might as well go ahead and start a fire. And I guess we'll use our fire striker. I have a lot of matches. I wonder if I should use those. No, I like my fire striker. It's really the most reliable thing. We'll just use some cedar firewood and see what happens. Well, that's working out quite well now, isn't it? So, I want to cook up some of this food here. Because I want to get some of the cans out of my backpack as well. So let's cook up some of these pork and beans. Nice. And we might as well go ahead and eat those. That'll help us. I think we're a little bit peckish anyway. Yeah. Perfect. And probably some of the tomato soup. I guess the tomato soup just kind of like serves as both, like for drinking purposes and to eat. Because it's kind of both. So we'll go ahead and take that. Oh no, that just satisfies the belly there. Let's drink another soda because we can. And I guess I don't have anything else to do. I really hate leaving fires like that. I have an hour left on this fire. So we're gonna go ahead and cook up these mushrooms here for the tea. Because we could always use that at some point, I'm sure. And I think I'll make some coffee. Great. Alright, now let's go outside and see what the weather's like. Really like to skin that deer and grab its meat. Okay, it's a little snowy out here. Oh, there's 2 deer. Was there 2 deer earlier? I couldn't see. I couldn't see if there was 2 deer before. And I know you guys said that I did hit the 1 deer and he was going to bleed out, but geez, I didn't even realize that they were going to bleed out right next to each other. Alright, let's head over there. Yeah, that's right. You run. You better run. Let's check this out. How frozen are you, buddy? 19%. That's not too bad. I should use my hunting knife. I think that makes it quicker. 4 minutes versus 15 minutes. Yeah. So we'll grab maybe like 2 pounds. Let's see how that does. It is cold out here. I don't want to be too bad. So we'll grab another 2 pounds of meat and whoa, holy frost berries. That was a very, very quick decline. I am super cold now. Shoot. Let's grab another couple pounds of meat and the guts.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
Okay. It should be alright though, because, I mean, obviously the cabin's right next to me, so we're not really in any kind of dire straits, but I don't want to be freezing. It's like the worst thing for me. And there's still deer all over the place, so we're not in any shortage of food, to be honest with you. So we're just going to head back up to the cabin. I don't think my fire's still going. But what I will do is drop the hide and the guts to cure. So where are you guys? Hiding? Get it? Okay. There's the hide. And where are... I think I just grabbed one of the guts. Where are you? Where are you? Oh, there we go. Fresh gut. Yum! Yay! Woohoo! Okay, we are going to start a fire, I think. Should I start a fire? Okay, look at all of these water purification tablets. I do not need all of these. So let's put those in the first aid kit as well. And honestly, I don't think I've ever used these. I just boil my water. It's usually how I roll with that. So we'll keep 4 on hand just for whatever. Because, I don't know, we could use them. We might not be in any place where we can actually purify our water, and then I'm going to wish that I had them. So we'll just keep a few on us. Alright. What's that? Cloth. You can always use cloth. So, what I think I'd like to do is... We have a lot of flares. I could probably put those in this container. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep like 3 flares on me and just store the rest of these. That seems like a good idea. Anything else I can put in here? Probably these other books too. Just both. Maybe just 2 out of the 3 because I'm still researching on the other one. So we have 11 hours of daylight left, and we have almost 7 pounds of meat on us. So that's super helpful. We're running low on water, so I might want to boil up some of that water, or boil up some water at some point here. All right, let's see. Let's go ahead and drop some of these sticks, because that's almost 3 pounds. We can drop all those. And maybe the cattails. We probably don't need all of those. So we're going to store those as well. You guys are probably like, no, don't do that. But I really need all the weight off of me that I can. So just a few. Like we're not gonna go crazy here. Okay. Sounds good. So now we're just cold. There's still 11 hours of daylight left. Let's see what the temperature is like out now. I want to get the rest of that. I want to get the rest of the guts. I want to go to the other deer now too. -1. I'm dropping. Like my warmth is dropping like crazy. It's windy, 0. I could probably do it. Come on. Oh, okay. Obviously not. So we're going to just go over here. We're going to start this fire. And I think I'm just going to cook up the venison. I think that's the best thing at this point. And I it's kind of scary trying to think about all that meat on me, because if I do start, or when I do start heading over to the new location, I don't want to be having venison meat on me because the wolves are going to attack me. So can they stay in like metal containers? It's probably better if they stay in fridges, but I don't have a fridge right now. So I have to take what I can get. Maybe I'll just eat it. I'll probably eat it before I even head out of here anyway. Alright, cool. 11 minutes. I didn't want to pick up that stick for firewood. We'll use that. Alright, we got an hour. And we'll go ahead and cook up the gamey venison. And we're getting nice and warm and toasty again. Feels like 75. That's an amazing temperature. Cool. So we cooked up all the venison. Grab the rest of these sticks here. Throw those on the fire because I'm going to boil up some, or melt some more snow for water. So we'll do another gallon. Oh, geez. Uh-oh. Eee! Yeah, I thought that was going to happen. So now I have almost a gallon worth of unsafe water. So let's see if we can get this fire going again. Hello, give me this. Thank you.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
Relax. You won't be carrying it for much longer, so stop. Stop. Alright. What can I use? I have a ton of these. I should really use them. Probably should just like keep a few things of matches on me. I probably don't need all of that. Alright, let's give this a try. Just can't stay away from my fire striker. I really like it. I should be like a complete expert in starting fires now. I'm pretty much a pro, and while I was doing this, I realized at that point I probably could have just purified the water with the water for purification tablets instead of completely creating another fire. That's whatever. We're getting our skills up, that's all I can say. So let's cook up another thing of this tomato soup, try and use up enough of this fire here. Awesome. I feel good. I feel good about it. 7 minutes, not too bad. I'm tired, I'm parched. I don't want to eat this just yet. I think we'll eat the tomato soup that I just cooked up. And a soda, of course. And some water, of course. Alright, we are, our sodas are dwindling. It's a good thing. Alright, let's see what else we can put into storage here. Nothing in there, nothing in there. Not the cloth. I want to keep that on hand. Alright, so we have a couple of rifle cleaning kits and a bunch of sewing kits. We can put those in there. I'll keep 2 of those handy. Let's put one of the rifle kits in there and one of the whetstones in there as well. So, good deal. And because I have all that, and apparently I have all this time now, what I think I'm going to do is clean my rifle so that it's at 100% and sharpen my knife so it's easier to get the guts and the meat out of that deer. So I think that's what we'll do. What am I doing? No. I think that's what we'll do right now just to pass the time because I can hear the wind out there. It's crazy. I'm sure it's going to be super cold. I don't like that sound at all. That's like a scraping sound. Ugh. No, that's not good. I don't like that. Okay, it's getting... I'm getting goosebumps, seriously, from that. I think it's getting better, though, as the rifle gets cleaner, I guess. So we're at 84% on that. Just keep going. We have 6 hours of daylight left. It doesn't sound so windy out there now, so... %. It bumps it up every for 3% condition. Although now it's going to do 4%. That's even better. That should be, yes, that should be it. Cool. And where's my knife? There you are. Let's go ahead and sharpen that baby up. We want that nice and prepared in case we need to use it, especially if we get attacked by a wolf. I want that thing super sharp. Alright, so we're tired. There's still, what, 4 hours? Yeah, 4 hours of daylight left. We're pretty warm now. Alright, I'm getting a little thirsty. Alright, our hunting knife is at 100%. And I might as well go ahead and start doing the rest of the research here on the wilderness kitchen. So let's finish that up. Perfect. That's completed. All the wilderness kitchen from this book is completed. So that's great. So we should be pros at cooking now. So let's get a drink quick. And what are we? We're pretty drained. What else can I do? Let's see. Let's eat. Eating is good. And we'll research some frontier shooting. Perfect. 1 hour of daylight left. Just enough time. Alright, let's see if we can actually sleep through the night. We are drained, so we might get away with it. So let's try and sleep for 9 hours. Okay, almost. 3 days, 14 hours, 32 minutes. It's gonna drink. So we're pretty parched, and should probably have that venison for breakfast. Probably not right now, though. Okay, let's see what is going on here. I do need to get some more lantern fuel, though. Let's continue our research on shooting. And just an hour, because we only have about an hour of darkness left. Cool. So, let's go and see what it's like outside. After we eat our venison, of course. Cool. Take a drink. And let's head outside. Oh, let's check our guts. Okay, everything's about 18% cured, so that's good. What do we have out here? Okay. Oh, there's still 1 hour of darkness left. I didn't even realize it was still dark. Okay. Fine. Then we'll just go like past the time or something, I think, for like an hour. Let's see if we can do that. Awesome. Okay. -7? Seriously? Oh my gosh, those things are they're completely frozen at this point. I don't want to go back in to the cabin. But honestly, we can't be out in -7. Ugh. Alright, let's sleep for like 2 hours. Let's see. Maybe it'll warm up. I can tell you though, if this was real life, I would just be staying in this cabin. Obviously, there's plenty of food. And give me some books and I'm good to go. That's how I would live out the long dark. Okay, 2 degrees. That should be fine. So we're gonna go back down. Was that? That wasn't a wolf. We're gonna go back down to our deer, and it's gonna be completely frozen, so probably gonna have to start a fire next to it and try and thaw it out. I still don't see any wolves or bears, which is a good thing because there are a ton of deer around here. I'm really surprised. Okay, completely frozen. Let's just go ahead and start the fire then. Come on. There we go. Cool. So, what can we use? Cattail heads. Oh crap, all my wood is in the cabin. I have 1 stick and the wilderness kitchen, which I'm pretty sure that we completed our research on that, so we can actually use that as fuel. So we'll go ahead and do that. Okay, it's super windy. I don't even know if this fire is going to start. This weather has not been very favorable to us at all. Come on, come on. You're right. And I'm sure that that's not going to leave us much time on the fire, so we're going to have to go find some firewood quick. Okay, yeah, we got 12 minutes. I have a stick. Alright, now we have 19 minutes. Alright, I believe back here sometimes there's a deer carcass and sometimes there are pieces of wood, so let's check. Yep. Cool. Fur firewood. Anywhere else? Maybe in here? Nothing. Alright. That's fine. The fur firewood will be just fine. So we'll go ahead and we'll throw that on the fire, and then I'll probably go look for some sticks just to keep it going. Yeah, 86% frozen now, so that's not too bad. Okay, I'll just go quick and grab some sticks up here. This wind is not, this is not good. This is not pleasant for me right now. And we're gonna have to leave soon. We're gonna have to leave the trapper's cabin. You know, we have to move on. We have to press on, friends. Alright, let's grab a couple of these sticks. That should, I mean, the deer doesn't have to be completely thawed out. You know, my knife is sharp enough now, it shouldn't be too bad. Any more sticks up here? Just a bunch of branches. Probably shouldn't be venturing too far away from the spot though, so I'll go back. Alright. Yep, there we go. I still haven't even touched the other deer yet. So we're still good. We're still good to go. I am probably going to take some of that meat and from that deer there and cook it and then take it with us. Alright, what's wrong with that fire? Why is it at 3 minutes? Did I enter some portal and completely lose track of time? Oh my gosh. 9 minutes. It was from the wind, wasn't it? Darn it. We're gonna have to harvest this thing now then. Let's grab the other the last of the guts. And let me think how much meat we're gonna need. Maybe just another pound of it. Because that's gonna have a ton of meat on it. Okay, it's getting cold again. As much as I want to just get the rest of this, we're gonna have to go back in. This has been annoying. 9 hours of daylight left. I'm sorry that this episode wasn't as exciting as any of the other ones. We did some inventory management, but not very much. We just were basically kind of holed up into our cabin. So I'm gonna go in here and save, and we'll go ahead and end this episode here. I really hope that you guys liked it. Go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next video.